Many people find journaling to be hard to stick with because it feels like a big commitment. Some might feel like it is a lot to handle and can be overwhelming. But 5 minutes of daily journaling can transform your life. Journaling is a powerful tool that helps you transform your life by helping you to heal, grow, track your progress, and create your dream life. I have been personally journaling for more than 2 years now, and I already have dozens of journals. One question that I'm frequently asked is how to journal, where to begin with it, and how to stay consistent with this practice. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some simple research based tried and tested techniques of journaling with you. First of all, it is very important to know why you should journal and how it can transform your life. Number one reason is to document your life. It serves as a snapshot of where you were in a particular moment of time. It helps you to be aware of your thoughts, emotions, and your perceptions. Looking at your old journal entries is like looking through a window into your past self. You might realize how much you have changed, how you see things differently, and how those problems that used to feel so big doesn't seem to be that big anymore. It's like having a zoom out button to see a bigger picture and gain perspective on the journey you have traveled. Things that used to bother you a lot feels like it has happened a long time ago, especially with all the new things that you have learned and experienced since then. Looking back at my old journal entries, it's a bit surprising to see how much I used to worry about life and how strongly I felt about certain situations, which is no more significant to me. This ability to track your progress and witness your evolution is a powerful aspect of journaling. It reminds you of your resilience, your ability to grow, and the ever changing nature of life itself. As you reflect your past self, you gain deeper appreciation for the person that you have become now and the path that led to where you are today. In this way, journaling does not become only a record for your memory but also serves as a proof for your personal growth and transformation. It's a reminder that no matter what challenges you face in the present, you have the strength and ability to overcome them, and that with time, they too shall become distant memories that will be overshadowed by limitless opportunities in future. Number two reason is your feelings change your attitude and your outlook on life. Let's accept this that no matter how much positive approach we have on life, we all encounter moments of fear, anxiety, and self doubt. It's very natural to feel overwhelmed by negative emotions, but how we choose to respond to them is something that shapes our attitude and outlook on life. Journaling is a powerful tool to navigate complexities of human experience. It helps you even in your darkest times by giving you a safe space for emotional release. By putting pen to paper, you can express your fears, anxieties, uncertainties, freeing yourself from their grip and allowing more positive emotions to occur. In this way, journaling helps you to identify patterns of your thoughts and emotions. By keeping a record of your experiences over time, you can become aware of the triggers for your negative emotions, which would help you to address underlying issues and find healthier coping mechanisms. Journaling allows us to observe our thoughts from more objective perspective. As we write down our thought patterns and emotions, we can get to know how it is influencing our outlook on life. It helps us to detach our thoughts and see them more clearly for what it is. This way, it provides us a space to validate our thoughts but not necessarily identify with them. We can acknowledge and honor our thoughts without automatically accepting them as ultimate truth or letting them define us. This validation helps us to cultivate more compassion and accept ourselves. It reveals the connection between our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. As we document our life, we can see how our thoughts influence our feelings and which in turn influence our outlook on life. In this way, journaling helps us to challenge challenge our limiting belief and cognitive distortions. Reason number three, our beliefs affect our actions, and our actions in turn affect our outcomes in life. Our outcomes are determined by our actions. Of course, there are other factors like luck involved in it, but majorly it is our actions that influence our outcomes. Our actions are determined by our decisions, choices, and intentions that we make, and our intentions, decisions, and choices that we make are influenced by our thinking and our feelings. This is how our beliefs and stories that we tell shape our outcomes and life situations. If someone constantly expects worst outcomes, then they are more likely to take no action or try new things. For example, if you want to start a new business and if you hold a positive belief, then you would believe in your idea, in your ability to succeed as a business person, and that there is a demand for your product or service. Now, with this positive belief, you would take calculated risks, work hard to build this new business, and are more likely to overcome challenges and succeed. Whereas if you have a negative belief, then you would believe that the market is too competitive and you would doubt your abilities and your resources, ultimately hindering your chances to build a successful business. Similarly, if you want to improve your health and fitness, and if you hold a positive belief, then you would believe in your ability to adopt healthier habits, make positive changes, and achieve fitness goals. With confident belief, you commit to regular exercises, make healthier food choices, and see improvements in your overall health and fitness. If you have a doubtful belief, then you would think that you don't have the willpower or discipline to stick to healthy lifestyle. With doubtful belief, you might procrastinate, make excuses, or give up easily, leading to stagnation or regression of your fitness journey. In these scenarios, you have seen how our belief influences our outcomes. Your belief shapes your actions and attitude, which in turn affect your outcomes. This shows how beliefs have real impact on the results we get in life. Positive beliefs can empower you to pursue your goals with confidence and resilience, while negative belief can undermine your efforts and limit your potential for success. Now, these outcomes, whether it is success or failure, conditions your belief by further providing an evidence to support that belief. This is where journaling plays a crucial role. It helps you to express and examine your thoughts by providing you with a safe and private space. By regularly journaling your experiences, challenges, and aspirations, you gain insight into your thought patterns. This self awareness is extremely important to identify negative thought patterns and limiting self belief that might be holding you back. Once you have identified your negative thought patterns or self limiting belief, you can actively replace them. By changing your beliefs, you can now align your actions with your new beliefs, and this would change your outcomes and ultimately events and experiences of your life. Now, how to journal. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the journaling techniques that I use, but please remember that journaling practices are not limited to only techniques that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So, number one technique is brain dump. Brain dump is like emptying out your brain onto a piece of paper. It's a simple technique to clear your mind and get everything out of head onto a paper. Sit in a quiet and comfortable place where you won't be disturbed and write down everything that is there in your mind without worrying about making it look neat or organized. It could be thoughts, ideas, to-do list, or anything that is there floating in your head. Don't stop until you feel like you have gotten out everything. Now, why brain dumping works? Number one is that it clears mental clutter. By getting everything out of your head, you clear your mental space. It increases your focus. Once you have emptied your mind, you can better focus on what's important without any distractions. Number three, it helps solving problems. Writing down things can help you to gain clarity and come up with solutions to your problems. Number four, it reduces stress. By putting your thoughts onto paper, you can feel more in control of your thoughts and emotions. Now, number two technique is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling is intentionally focusing and acknowledging positive experiences, blessings, and other aspects of life that you are grateful for. It involves writing specific things that you are grateful for. It can be as big as family or friends and as small as sunny day or a cup of coffee. Now, why gratitude journaling works? Number one, it shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right in your life. Number two, research shows that gratitude increases your happiness and satisfaction in life. Number three, by regularly reflecting on what you're grateful for, you develop a positive outlook on life. Number four, by focusing on good things in your life, you can reduce anxiety and stress. Number three technique is expressive journaling. Expressive journaling is a form of writing where you freely express your thoughts, emotions, and feelings without worrying about spelling, grammar, or structure. It's like having a conversation with yourself on paper. This technique can be very powerful to process emotions, gaining insights, and relieving stress. How to do expressive journaling? Start writing whatever comes into your mind. It can be thoughts, feelings, worries, and anything that is there in your mind. Don't censor yourself or worry about how it sounds. Just let the words flow. Just write as long as you want. It can be for minutes or hours. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Why expressive journaling works? Expressive journaling helps you to pent up emotions and express yourself in a very private and safe space. Writing freely helps you to gain insight into your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, leading to greater self awareness and understanding. James Penn Baker, a psychologist and researcher, has conducted extensive studies on the benefits of expressive writing. Some of the key conclusions include expressive writing has been linked with improved immune system and reduced blood pressure. People those who engage themselves in expressive writings often report reduced anxiety, stress, and depression. Writing about your traumatic or emotional experiences can help you to make sense of your feelings and experiences. This would in turn lead to greater psychological resilience and well being. Expressive writing has been shown to lead to changes in behavior, such as increased engagement in healthy behaviors and improved relationships. Number four technique is dream journaling. Dream journaling is about writing down your dreams in your journal immediately after waking up. It's a way to capture your dreams while they are fresh in your mind. Keep a pen and a book by your bedside so that it is easy for you to reach as soon as you wake up. As soon as you wake up, grab your pen and your journal and write down everything that you saw in your dreams. Include details like people, places, events, and emotions that you experienced in your dream. Try to be as detailed as possible in your descriptions. Don't worry about your dream making sense or not, just write down whatever comes into your mind. Why dream journaling works? Writing your dreams help you remember better. The simple act of putting your dreams into words can solidify them into memory. Your dreams can offer insight into your subconscious mind, revealing hidden fears, desires, or unresolved issues. Sometimes dreams can provide solutions to your problems that you face in your waking life. By paying attention to your dreams, you can uncover new perspectives and creative solutions. Dream journaling can be also a source of creative inspiration. An influential figure in psychology, Carl Jung, also valued the recording of dreams. He believed that dreams provided insight to unconscious psyche. Carl himself kept detailed records of his dreams and often referenced them in his writings. Number five technique is story-worthy moments. Story-worthy moments journaling is a form of journaling where you write down the most important and interesting things that happen to you. Unlike traditional journaling, story-worthy moments journaling focuses on special moments that are worthy of being remembered and retold as stories. Whenever something noteworthy happens in your life, make time to write it down in your journal. This could be immediately after the event or at the end of the day. Write down who, why, what, where of the moment. Describe what happened and how it made you feel. Include important details and observations that stand out. Take some time to reflect on why this moment is so significant to you. What did you learn from it? How did it impact you? Is there any lesson or insight to take away from this experience? Why story-worthy moments journaling work? It helps you to preserve memories of meaningful experiences in your life. Reflecting on these moments can foster a sense of gratitude and appreciation for life. Encourages self reflection and helps you gain insight into yourself and your values. Story worthy moments can be shared with others, strengthening connections and fostering empathy and understanding. So, how to stay consistent with journaling practice? If you're new to journaling or struggling to keep this practice consistent, then I would recommend to start small, such as journaling for just 5 minutes a day. As you become comfortable with this practice, you can gradually increase time and frequency. Choose a specific time to journal that works best for you. It can be in the morning or just before going to bed. Establishing a regular routine can help you to stick consistent with it. Keep your journal and pen in a visible and accessible location. Seeing your journal would remind you to take time for it each day. Choose a journal you like. I use a drawing book that has this beautiful cover. The reason I use drawing book for expressive writing is because it gives me the freedom to write down my thoughts in form of words, diagrams or drawings. Sometimes it is so difficult to put mental images into words, so I just draw diagrams instead. Don't worry about making journal entries look perfect and polished. Write down whatever comes to your mind without censoring it. Embrace imperfections and allow yourself to be honest and authentic in your writings. If you're unsure about what to write, you can use prompts for inspiration. Prompts can be anything: questions, quotes, topics that encourages self-reflection and self-expression. Find ways to make journaling enjoying and rewarding. You can play your favorite music or light candles. Treat journaling as a self-care activity that you look forward to. Life is unpredictable, and there can be days when you feel like you don't have time to journal or you don't feel like doing it. That's okay. Be flexible and forgiving to yourself. Aim for consistency, but don't beat yourself up for missing a day or two. Journaling is not only about writing down your thoughts, it's about embarking on a journey of self discovery, growth, and transformation. So, I encourage you, dear viewers, to take action today and start journaling. Whether you're picking up a pen and journal for the first time or rediscovering joy of journaling, remember that there is no right or wrong way to journal. Start from wherever you are and let your words flow freely. And if you ever feel stuck or unsure, know that you're not alone. Reach out to me or others in our community for support and encouragement. Together, let's embrace the power of journaling to make our lives better. Your story is waiting to be written. Thanks for watching.